1971 to 1973 version. So before I get started, make sure you all like the video, subscribe. Like the video, subscribe, comment down below what you guys think. Hit the notification bell, and hit all so you learn when I make when I make brand new uploads. Alright, so without any further ado, let's begin. So the 1971 to 1973 version. Here we go. So starting off with the first one is from 1971. But before I do that, I gotta do the usual, which is overview as always. So let's begin. So production. So overviews first. So let's begin. So production was from 1970 to 1973. So production was from 1970 to 1973. Assembly is at the usual places: Dearborn, Michigan. So Dearborn, Michigan. So Dearborn, Michigan. Say Dearborn in Michigan. So Michigan. San Jose, California. Metuchen, New Jersey. Valencia, Venezuela. And Mexico City in Mexico. The designers are obviously Gail Holderman and Simon Bunky Knudsen. So Simon Bunky Knudsen of 1968. Body and chassis next. Body style. There's three types. There's a hardtop, fastback, and a convertible. All three in two-door forms. Next up is powertrain. Starting off with the first one is the engine, obviously. There is 4 engines. 3 of them are V8s. One is a straight 6. So for the first one, we got is a 4.1 liter. So 4.1 liter. So 4.1 liter. 250 thrift power. So the first engine, you guys, a 4.1 liter. 250. So 4.1 liter. 250 thrift power inline 6. Then we got a 4.9 liter 3.0. Then we got a small block 4.9 liter. Then we got a small block 4.9 liter 302 V8. So small block 4.9 liter 302 V8. So 302 V8. Then we got a 5.8 liter 5.8 liter 351 5.8 liter 5.8 liter 351 Cleveland V8. Then we got the mighty 7 liter 429. Used to be 428, but it's a 429 this time. 7 liter 429 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra. So 7 liter 429. So 7 liter 429. So a 7 liter 429 Cobra Jet and Super Cobra Jet V8. Transmission, 3 choices you can go with. It's either a 3-speed and 4-speed manual or 3-speed automatic. Dimensions is next. Wheelbase is 2,700 and 69 millimeters, 109 inches approximately in wheelbase. Length 48, 4,813 millimeters. So 4,813 millimeters. 189.5 inches in length. Width 1,882 millimeters. 1,882 millimeters. 74.1 inches. In 60 pounds, which is so yeah, 3,560. So 3,560 pounds, which is 1,615 kilos. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Is it curb weight 3,500? So 3,560 pounds, 1,615 kilos. Sorry, just double checking, just making sure. Alright, now we can move on to the next part. So first one is 1971. Here we go. So introduced in September 1970. Introduced in September 1970. The 71 Mustang. The 71 Mustang was green-lighted by Ford's new president, Zaman Bunky Knudsen. So Zaman Bunky Knudsen, formerly of GM General Motors. So formerly of GM General Motors. Again, the revised model grew in size, gaining 3 inches in width, so 3 inches wider to accommodate Ford's big block 429. So it's a 7-liter V8 without need for an extensive suspension redesign. As before, there were 3 body styles. So as before, there were 3 body styles offered. Hardtop available in either base or grande trim. Sports roof available in either base or Mach 1 trim. And the convertible, there's no specific trim packages available in convertible. There's no specific trim packages available in convertible. It's kind of a rhythm going on. Oh well. Anyway, so yeah. Next up is the hardtop. The new 71 hardtop. So the new 71 hardtop. 71 hardtop features a prominent tunnel back rear window design with flowing rear pillars. Hardtops with grande trim gained a vinyl roof and grande badges on the C-pillars. So it gained both a vinyl roof and grande badges on the C-pillars. An additional addition, the spring special was available between March and May 1971, so for 2 months, which added Mach 1 styling cues to the hardtop, such as side stripes. So side stripes, two-tone paint, urethane bumpers, and a honeycomb grille with sports lights. So it was added to the hardtop. Next up is the sports roof. Sports roof models were available in base configurations. In addition to the Mach 1 and Boss 351 sports slash performance performance options. The Mach 1s were available with 2-tone paint schemes. The Mach 1s were available with 2-tone paint schemes, optional hockey stick stripes, NACA hood scoops. Sorry, The Mach 1s were available with two-tone paint schemes, optional hockey stick stripes. NACA also brackets as NASA, NASA, there we go. Hood scoops, functional on 999 ordered with the rammer intake system, color keyed side mirrors, and additional sports/performance options. All Mach 1s. All Mach 1 models came stock. So all Mach 1 all Mach 1 models came stock with urethane front bumpers and an alternate grille equipped with amber spotlights. Not spotlights, amber sport lights. It's amber sport lights. There we go, sorry. Though the Mach 1's often associated with the NACA hood, a no cost, which is a free option. So the Mustang, so the Mach 1's, so the Mach 1's, often associated with the NACA hood, a free option, so a no cost option, and other styling cues. Base Mach 1 Mustangs could be had with a standard hood and the 2-valve 302 V8 Boss 351 models. Models were similar in appearance to the Mach 1 and included a larger blackout hood than Mach 1's front and rear wings or spoilers, dual exhausts with no rear valance cutouts, and chrome bumpers paired with a sport lamp grille. Now we got convertibles. Convertible models were equipped with both a power top and a glass rear window. The 73 models were the last Mustangs available as a convertible until the 1983 model year. So until the 1983 model year, convertibles featured no unique exterior visual package. So exterior visual package of their own during their first year of intro, which is your introduction. Next we got is 1972. Here we go. Due to tightening emissions regulations. Excuse me. So due to tightening emissions. Tightening emissions regulations. The Boss 351 edition and optional 429. So 429 big block were dropped after 1971, leaving the 5.8 liter 351 leaving the 5.8 liter 351 V8. So 5.8 liter 351 V8 variants as the largest available engines for both 1972 and 1973. exterior differences were virtually changed. Well, not changed, sorry. Exterior differences were virtually unchanged. So exterior differences were virtually unchanged. It's like they have not been changed at all. Though all 72 models, well, not the amount, but like from the year 19, though all 1972 models were revised with fasten seatbelt warning light, fasten seatbelt warnings, warning lights. So warning lights on the right side dash panel. The Decor Group exterior trim pack was also revised, allowing both coupe and convertible owners to option their car with two-tone lower body paint, plus the honeycomb sport lamp grille from both the Mach 1 and Bus 302. But from both the Mach 1 and Bus 351 and the Mach 1's urethane bumpers, a convertible a commemorative there we go, a commemorative Olympic Sprint Edition. So a commemorative Olympic Sprint Edition, also available on both the Ford Pinto and Ford Maverick, was released between March and June of that year, 1972. Between March to June 1972, I think. Sprint editions were available in both hardtop and sports roof variants and featured white paint schemes. So white paint schemes with light blue accents and USA Shield decals on the rear quarter panels. USA Shield decals on the rear quarter panels. An additional 50 Sprint convertibles were produced exclusively for the 1972 National Cherry Blossom Parade. So an additional 50 Sprint convertibles were produced exclusively for the 1972 National Cherry Blossom Parade in Washington, D.C. So produced exclusively for the 1972 National Cherry Blossom Parade in Washington, D.C. 1972 saw the end of the 1972 saw the end 1972 saw the end. So 1972 saw the end of the special Ford muscle car performance engine era. So muscle car performance engine era. At mid-year, like the middle of the year. Ford offered a slightly downgraded, so a detuned version of the original Bus. Bus 351 engine, which could be ordered with any model Mustang from those years. Which can be ordered with any model. Strike water, sparkling water, So that and air conditioning delete. Vacuum operated vacuum operated ram air intakes were not available. However, the HO came with the first full-time cold air induction or cold air intake system in a Mustang, routing cold air via a two-piece plastic duct under the battery tray, under the battery tray to the air cleaner snorkel. All 351 HO all 351 HO cars were manufactured. So all 351 all 351 HO so all 351 HO cars were manufactured in Dearborn, Michigan. Next is 1973. 1973 brought some mild restyling. The urethane from bumper became both standard and was enlarged following new NHTSA standards. All Mustang models had their sport lights or sports lamps replaced with vertical turn signals or blinkers, as the new bumper covered the previous turn signal locations in the front valance. Both a Mach 1 and base grille were offered with so both Mach 1 and base or standard grille were offered with differing insert patterns. Mach 1 decals were also Mach 1 decals were also revised in 1972 for 1973 models. So 1973 models, and the previous hockey stick side straps of 71-72 models became an option on both hardtops and convertibles, with the addition of the exterior decar group Magnum 500 wheels, which were previously optional, were superseded by forged aluminum 5-star or 5-spoke wheels. Sorry, there's some autocorrection going on. I don't know what. The 73 model year Mustang. So the 73 model year Mustang was the final version of the original pony car. And so the 73 model year Mustang was the 73 model year Mustang was the final. So the 73 model year Mustang was the final version of the original pony car. So the 73